Valorize your mental health, because your mental health is everything worth prioritizing, guys. Those that eat alone should die alone. Yes, that's just it. My wife, not my family. Those of you that when you get married, you completely forget your family and focus on your wife, or you completely focus on your wife and forget about your family, the end result will face you when that deal karma will come upon you, when it will be done on you. Who will take care of you? Today's episode is a very master one, guys. Now, this guy called Harry got married to this lady called Ivonne. And what did Harry do? 3 months after their wedding, the good thing is that she never got pregnant before Harry leaving to the States to go and hustle. Now, Harry went abroad and spent 3 years abroad without keeping solid communication, no emotional communication, no financial communication, no casual communication, nothing. Left Ivonne in the hands of his family, and Ivonne became the mate of the family. Ivonne was deprived from not working. Ivonne was the one taking care of the house, domestic chores and everything, guys. And do you know the funniest part of it? This guy Harry doesn't even see a problem with that. He sends money back to his mother. He doesn't give Ivonne a dime, and if he happens to send 3 million or 5 million, Ivonne will manage to get 50,000 or 100,000 from it by the grace of God. Yes, I call it the grace of God, because they never even saw a need of giving it to her. Rather, they were lavishing money anyhow. She complained, she spoke, to no avail. The maltreatment, the torture was just so much for this lady. Guys, just keep watching. And when she went and met Alex, a very good friend to Harry, the husband, Alex was speechless. Yes, Alex was like, my dear, I will talk to them, okay? Just give me time to see if things will change. But guess what? Do you know Harry got married to another lady out there in abroad? Some of you, your men will go abroad, get married there, and allow you here to be their baby-making machine. Yes, and that is the idea and ideology of Harry. Harry just wanted Ivonne to be in Nigeria under the custody of his family, so that each time he comes to Nigeria, what he does is that what he impregnates Ivonne and he leaves back to the abroad that he is, and he spend his life with his own woman that is there, while Ivonne is here lavishing and languishing every day in pain. Who does that? Who subjects another human being in such a horrific nightmare? It can only be Harry. So Alex now came and spoke to the family and told the family to change. If they don't change, he will make this guy's life abroad miserable or cause this guy to return back to Nigeria. They say he dares not. And Harry was also warning Alex that Alex should stay away from their family issues. Alex was like, my friend, I cannot sit back and watch you subject this lady to torture. And what did Harry do? Harry got angry and switched off the phone. Now, Alex was angry with this lady Ivonne for reporting the family to his friend Alex. This is just so bad. Yes, and Ivonne was like, who should I then talk my problem to? I cannot take my problem and tell it to problem, because your family is a problem to me. You are a problem to me. So I had to take it elsewhere. So what happened? Harry's brother, Chris, decided to molest this girl, decided to rape this girl, to force himself on this lady. And what did she do? She defended herself like the bold lady she is, who knows and who is educated and enlightened and who have the courage to stand up for herself, because a lot of people don't know how to stand up for themselves. Yes, that's just it. And what happened? She had to break this guy's head. When she break this guy's head, she called the authorities on this guy, and instantly they came and picked up this guy. Instead of the family to go against what Chris did, they rather punish Ivonne for doing that. They say Chris had every right, that there is nothing wrong with what Chris tried to do. What? Rape? Hey, my people, mind the kind of family some of you go and join in the name of marriage, okay? And also mind the kind of ladies some of you bring in your family in the name of marriage. This is a vice versa something. Now, they decided to do what? The two of them now, the mother and the sister, decided to beat up Ivonne and break up Yvonne's head. And they even poured water on Yvonne's body while she was sleeping on the bed. This is just so horrific, guys. And guess what? When they say karma is real, karma is real. Now, what happened? Yvonne was lying there, helpless, losing blood and losing her life. They never rescued her. They wanted her to die. And guess what? She managed to call her best friend, who happened to show up immediately and rescue her and took her to the hospital. And the best friend was like, Yvonne, this is a sham. This is not marriage. Please leave from this toxic thing called marriage. After all, you got married to him. 3 months later, he left you. So there is nothing you have achieved in this marriage. There's nothing like communication. There's nothing like being married. So you just have to leave. And Yvonne was just speechless. Yvonne was crying. You know that kind of thing, right? Mentally, she's already attacked. And when Alex came into the scene, Alex was so angry, and Alex said, a crime is a crime. They tried to murder you, so they are going to pay for it, irrespective of who is involved. If it is your father, if it is your mother, if it is your brother, if it is your wife, if it is your husband, so far as they commit a crime, they have to go down for it. Because once you start pampering and covering a crime, it becomes notorious and it becomes big, that it will even end up swallowing you. And Alex left, and that is just the best thing. Some of us pamper and cover crimes, thinking that we are doing ourselves good, but not knowing that we are hurting ourselves and hurting the society as well. So what did Alex do? Alex went home and bundled this family and sent them all to police custody. Now, when the authorities picked them up, Henry now got the information. He was angry. He now called this lady Yvonne and told Yvonne, gave Yvonne ultimatum: if you don't release my family, then this marriage is over. Yvonne, as she is, who loves to safeguard her marriage, she decided to do what? To listen and fall for it. She now ordered for their release, and they all came out. When they came out, the torture continued, the maltreatment continued, hitting her and slapping her, even with the bandage all over her head. This was just so terrible. Now, karma hits hard on Harry. Harry had an accident abroad, and guess what? The accident had to put Harry on a wheelchair. He was now seated on the wheelchair. There is nothing he can do. The family he had abroad, the woman that he had abroad with the child, they disappeared. They vanished in thin air and took away everything that he has labored for, and they left. Now Harry had no option than to return back to Nigeria, so that Yvonne, who has been subjected to horrific torture, would take care of him. And now that he returned abroad, nobody even told Yvonne that Harry had an accident, because they were hoping that he would get healed from it. But unfortunately, the way nature speaks volume, he couldn't be healed from it. And what happened? When this lady received Harry, this lady was shocked to see that Harry is not a vegetable. She got married to a man and not a vegetable. And now the family said, okay, now you said you are married, right? This is your duty. This is your responsibility. Take care of this guy. You have to clean his poo. You have to clean his pee, you have to clean his vomit, you have to take care of him, feed him, carry him along. And now will Yvonne subject her life in taking care of a bedridden man? No way. Things doesn't have to work this way. Yvonne had to stand up strong and fight for herself. Yes, and when Yvonne got the truth about Harry's life, that was that way, that Harry left her and got married to another man, what did Yvonne do? Yvonne calmed down, took a chill breath, and had to revenge. What did she do? She had to arrange, because the house that they are staying inside is worth hundreds of millions, that Harry spent a lot of money to build. And Yvonne now, in order to compensate herself, she started looking for a buyer. Immediately she got a buyer, she now filed for a divorce. When she filed now for a divorce, guess what? She now closed the door, took this man, beat this man to stupor, tied his mouth and closed his mouth so that nobody will get it, the noise. This man was crying, and Yvonne pulled this man to the bathroom, put this man inside the bath, beat up this man and soak him inside water. Yes, soak him there, and took current to current him, electrify his body with it. And guess what happened? Yvonne now brought those documents, signed them, and this guy had no option than to sign them, because if he doesn't sign them, Yvonne was going to buy him. And when Yvonne took now the documents, Yvonne now left the house, and the owner of the house now came and chased this family out. They were all shocked. They are now miserable. Bundle the man Harry and throw out. And Ivonne, what did Ivonne do? Ivonne now had to compensate herself. Ivonne now took it that 3 wasted years of waiting and working in that house as a maid. She now compensated herself with hundreds of millions. That was her work that she was working, and she has paid herself with the money she took from that house. Now she had to relocate to the state to start a new brand life, and her friend was just so proud of her. This is one big lesson to each and every one. Those that eat alone die alone. If you marry a woman and focus on your woman, forgetting your family, when your woman leaves you, don't bother coming to your family, because nobody will be there to take care of you. And if you focus on your family and leave your wife, then when something happens to you, go to your wife and forget about your family. That is just the philosophy of life, guys. Let me have your point of view. Valorize your mental health, because your mental health is everything worth prioritizing. See you in our next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Do you love Yvonne's action? Let me hear you out in the comment section below. Thank you for